What's up, you guys? It's Michael Flix. I'm standing outside of KP Platinum Studios. I'm gonna head inside and link up with my man J.A. Young Wealth. Come on, let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Link Up with Michael Flix. I know it's been a while, but we back, and it's a little different this time. I've been with entrepreneurs and I've been with athletes. I got my first artist. I'm in here with my man J.A. Young Wealth.
Yeah,
How you doing, man?
Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been doing great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm glad, it's the first artist interview that you have, so I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Absolutely. What you been up to, man?
A lot. What I haven't been up to. I'm in school right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put that out there. I'm in school doing my culinary right now.
That's dope. That's dope. I've been trying to get my little brother.
Yeah, a lot of people know me. I have J.A.'s lumpia and more, so I make lumpias on the side. So I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
During the pandemic, I got laid off. So doing music and making extra money on the side, going to school. Just making the most out of what I got, man. And that's time. Everybody got time right now. So.
I was about to say, you already answered my next question. I was about to say what you been doing during the pandemic, man. I know it's kind of slowed everybody down. Work ain't really the same. So just been doing your culinary arts thing and doing your rapping, huh?
Yeah, culinary arts. Yeah, I'm doing that. That's my passion. Before music, actually.
Okay.
Now it's music, so I do both. You gotta have a passion and a hobby.
Right.
You know what I mean? To keep yourself sane. Music, I go to 100% on it. Now culinary, I go 100% on it. So I just been doing that with my time. Being here in the studio, KP Platinum Studios. I'm either here or at home.
I feel you, man. So let's get into the artists. I definitely want to talk about the lumpia and the food side. We definitely want to get into that, but let's talk about the artists. When did you start rapping? How long have you been doing music?
Man, I started rapping August 2018.
Okay.
So I've been a little over 2 years that I've been doing this, and it's been one hell of a ride.
Okay. So you weren't one of these kids that's had a rhyme book all growing up and was super serious with it as a kid. You just picked it up a couple years ago.
I picked up rapping way back then. Every kid, you watch all these movies, you look up to people, you put on a freestyle with your homies, everybody has gone through that.
Right.
Make a makeshift music video, you know what I mean? I've been through all that. So music has always been there. My parents are actually choir members at church, so I was actually in choir too when I was a little kid. So music has always been there, but pursuing it as a career 2 years ago where I took it real serious. Shout out to my boy Speaker Box. Because he's actually the first guy that brought me in the studio.
That's dope. What made you want to start rapping?
I guess it's just the feeling you get behind the mic and how you can express yourself differently. So what I put is music is a form of art. Not everybody gonna like it. Not everybody, gonna love it, but it's your art. So you express yourself, and I think being in the booth, being behind the mic, I get into a zone hey, it's just me and that's it. And that's what I like about it the most.
That's what I love about art, like what you said about once you put it out. And I think that's where a lot of not just artists that make music, but just artists in general that get a little bit too bothered with criticism. I think artists don't understand that your art is yours while you're creating it, but once you give it out, it's not yours anymore. Once you give it to the world, it's open for interpretation. However people feel about it is how they feel about it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists should understand that.
Yeah. That's step one. Me being into this, the new guy into this, you got to know what to expect. And, there's going to be a lot of hate. There's going to be more hate than love at first. But, hey, in anything in life, if you already are ahead and you know what to expect, good and bad, you're already ahead.
Right. Are you from San Diego?
No, I'm not from San Diego. I'm actually from Stockton, California. Originally, though, I was born in the Philippines. Okay. So, born in the Philippines, me and my family migrated to San Jose, California, which is in the Bay Area, and then we moved to Stockton, California. So, I guess you could say Northern California. I've been in San Diego for about 3 years.
Okay. What brought you here to San Diego?
Just family, my friends, I was always coming out here. So I got laid off out there. So I'm like, hey, take the leap, come out here, meet new people. Just start a whole new life, I guess, on top of what I already had.
I hear you, man. So you've been rapping for 2 years now. Are you signed? Are you independent? Do you have like a record deal or publishing deal? Like what's your situation?
Right now I'm independent. I'm independent. I got my team here with me. KP Platinum Studios, Cognac, Johnny Rocket, everybody else that has been part of the team. So I'm not signed yet. We just release music and we do what we love, man. That's it.
So you said yeah. So getting signed is part of the plan.
I mean that's the goal. I've talked to a couple people that have offered me this and that, but I mean at the end of the day, it's what feels right.
Right.
So a lot of the proposition or proposals ain't what I want. Right. So. But that is the goal. If it makes sense, it makes sense. I mean, if it makes sense to keep going independent, stay independent. I got my team with me, but most importantly, I want to take care of my people.
I ask because like a lot of the conversation I don't want to say even just in music, but just in entertainment and just in life, really, everything's about like ownership and having control and being able to have the freedom to do whatever you want with your career. And I know like. With a part of that message is staying independent, so that's why I had to ask.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like a lot of people would want a record. Obviously.
Yeah, of course. I mean, being independent, I mean, it all is there. That's what you want to be, is be independent. But I mean, if there's a way that you can take a route that will get you to where you potentially or where you want to be, I mean, why not? If it makes sense. I mean, there are those deals out there that you have no control or you're just a puppet. I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do with your life,
right.
I'm not gonna hate on you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if I get a deal and I sign that contract, that's between me and that person that gave me the deal.
I feel you. And see, so I met you at the San Diego Kings game. I'm a cameraman for the San Diego Kings, and you and your boy were performing at halftime. That's where I first met you at. And so is that like a big part of, I guess, your music career right now, like doing performances? Is that something you do a lot of?
Yeah. I do a lot of. Actually, it's been 2 years now since I started. I'm probably like 200 to 300 shows deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Yeah, 2019, man, I had like 10 shows a month. I've been to Rosarito, Mexico, TJ, Mexico, Vegas, Arizona, Utah. All throughout San Diego as well, and we do our own shows as well. So, and then we do performances like that with my boy Cognac. That actually was like one of the best times I've had. Performing was at the SD Kings game, and then that was actually the first time we brought out dancers too. So,
that was dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
I didn't expect that. We had Avis had a lot of different people and a lot of different acts like come out and perform at halftime. That was the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first time.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Yeah.
And I'm mad, like when I was preparing for this interview, I was thinking of like all the stuff that I could use, like when I make the video. And I actually lost my hard drive. I had all the footage from when you guys performed at halftime, like to turn the lights off and everything. It was dope, but I don't have the footage anymore. I'll find it somewhere. Somebody
it's all good, man. It's a memory that'll never be erased, man. That shit was dope.
So to this point, like what's been your biggest song? But answer both. What's been your biggest song, and what's been your biggest project?
My biggest song is probably gonna be "I Go." If you haven't heard that already,
it's one of the ones you performed at the halftime, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty simple. When they say no, I go. So that one's and my biggest project today is probably gonna be "Organic Clout" with my boy Cognac. So that's actually my first EP out. I Go was my second single that I put out. So singles wise, I don't have too much, maybe like a handful of songs. The Organic Clout had like 5 songs on there. So, but I Go, check that out. I also have a new video called Chose to Hate out now too. So.
Okay. And so how many projects are you in? How many projects have you done up to this point?
Projects wise, I think like a couple, and then like I'm on a couple people's projects as well. So if those count, then I'm on a couple, maybe like 4 or 5. My own one whole project, like as an EP, and then I probably have like 7 singles, 6 singles.
And are you to a point where are you monetizing your music?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You have to from the very gate, even the ones that you don't like. you know, we nickel and diamond out here. You know. So whatever it is, man, go for it.
And how's that? If you don't mind me asking, get into that. How is that kind of going for you?
I mean, it's going well. It could be more. I mean, everybody wants more, but I mean, as long as, you know, it's consistently coming in, and it's more like progress in your growth. You know what I mean? So it gets a little higher and higher and higher, but then that tells you like, hey, it's working. You know what I mean? It's coming.
I asked because I'm not sure if you know, but I have a podcast. I know you know about my sports show, but I have a podcast I do with my brother and my friend. Family Room podcast. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere, all the streaming platforms, and it's on YouTube. And from time to time, you see the little things about like monetizing and like your audio and stuff like that. And sometimes I like think about like maybe that's something we should try, but at the same time, like we don't get a whole like thousands and millions of clicks like that. You know what I mean? But it is something that I do think about. So I did.
Yeah. I mean, you have to. I mean, don't be discouraged of what you see now. It's more what you can see later. You know what I mean? So it's all works in stages. So, you know, you may be dropping on SoundCloud, and I mean, people get discovered off SoundCloud, and they get no money off that. You know, put it on YouTube, you're not gonna get no money unless you get an X amount of views. So it's like, as long as you put it out there, as long as you're showing effort, somebody's gonna see it.
I think that's the key with the whole content game these days. If you're making content, just put it out to get it out as much as you can on social media, and all the streaming platforms, on YouTube, like audio, visual, as many ways as you can. Just get your content.
Even if it sucks, somebody gonna like it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then see, like,
I guess that's what I can put it at. It's gonna suck. Somebody gonna like it, man. Like the hottest shit right now is so dumb. Like somebody gonna like it.
And then for me, I like to be able to look back and see the progress.
Yeah.
I know, like, a lot of times I was even telling my wife, telling my mom, like, I'm gonna just delete like all like my beginning photos from my Instagram, because they're like a lot of them are trash, like, you know what I'm saying. But now, like, because I haven't deleted them, I like to be able to go back and like really see the progress, and for other people to be able to see that progress as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? How do you do that with your music? Do you kind of like scroll back and listen to your old stuff? And be like,
all the time, man, all the time. Sometimes like, damn, you know what I mean? Like going back to it, like, damn, I really put that out there like that, or I really said this, or talked about this. But I mean, hey, I mean, it's a growing. It's something that helps you grow, you know. So it's like, it's just how you look at it, to be honest. I mean, if you say, yeah, you can be that person to just archive it and put it in your own file, that's totally fine too. Or you can put it out there and let everybody know. But I mean, everybody started from something. You know what I mean? Like Amazon, the biggest, richest guy, I mean, starting a garage, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, that you start somewhere. You know?
Now, you being from Stockton, being from the Bay Area, but then starting your rap career in San Diego, who are some of your influences?
Influences, definitely P-Lo. You know, shout out to P-Lo. He's heavily influenced in the Bay Area. Like, I Am Suing Them, E40, Mr. Fab, the whole Bay Area movement. More to our radio. I mean, I gotta say, like, versatile-wise, like J. Cole. You know, I like a little bit of Kendrick Lamar. I listen to a different kind of music, R&B. You know, I listen to a lot of that too, like just old school R&B though. You know what I mean? While you're cleaning your house or whatever, case maybe you're getting in the zone for something. Right. You know? So yeah.
Speaking of zones, that was another one of my questions. See, a lot of people, well, I've said it on different platforms, so people are starting to know, but I actually used to rap. I used to do music.
Okay.
And I know from being in studios a lot and being around the studio, different rappers and different artists need different things to get into their zone, whether it's different people in the room. Some people like nobody in the room, like different vices. Like, what do you need like in the studio for you to like get in your right zone to really go in and make a great song?
I mean, I think like my boy Johnny Rocket and Cognac. That's it. And you know, that's what we do here. We create that here in KB Platinum. So yeah, man, my boys, people who believe in you. I mean, your friends, if they want to come through, just positive vibes. You know what I mean? Says again, it's art. So you can't make good art with bad vibes, you know. So you can come through the studio, you know, when it's time to record, it's time to record. But yeah, most of the time it's just me and my boys.
Okay. So you're not one of those dudes that like everybody's in there.
I mean, it depends on the situation. Okay. We've had songs that we recorded right after the club. You know what I mean? So we come here after party and just create a song. So I mean, it really depends on the situation, but you know, it's time to work. So if it's time to work, you just want to have people that work.
Mm-hmm. So with you, and we're gonna get into your culinary career in a second, but with you, between you doing that and going to school, how do you like balance your time between doing everything and making music?
Wake up early, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wake up early. I'm up like 6, 7 a.m. every morning. So yeah, you gotta just balance life because it is easy, but it's hard at the same time. But I mean, as long as you stay focused and worry about what you need to worry about at whatever times, you can do it. Mm-hmm. But I say wake up early.
I mean, that's what I try to do, but then I end up falling back to sleep. But now it's like for me, I end up just staying up late.
Yeah.
Just staying up late. I know that's a question that some people ask me about. When do you sleep? I see you moving. I see you doing all this different stuff. I just stay up late, really. Drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah. I mean, you stay up late, do something that you'll be able to do tomorrow. You know what I mean? You're chilling, playing video games, do some laundry or something in between. Something like that. Just real easy. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's talk about because I didn't know about the culinary thing. I'm definitely glad we bumped into that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't.
How long have you been cooking? Like,
I've been cooking for a long time.
Were you one of those kids that grew up cooking?
Yeah, I grew up cooking.
Siblings?
Yep. Because my mom was a single mother.
Okay.
And she was a nurse, so she would work graveyards. Mm-hmm. So it's either learn how to cook or just eat a couple noodles and hot pockets. And that get to a certain point that gets annoying. Right. Like the same shit every day. So I was like, I got behind the kitchen and started cooking, and it just became a passion.
How old were you when you really it's like, all right, I want to study culinary arts?
Oh, study culinary arts? Probably like in high school, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, in high school, but I was just doing it more to feed myself. During when my mom was either sleeping or at work, so it was. You gotta survive.
And then, see, I was about to say, not necessarily like that for me, but in my foods class, I took a foods class in high school my sophomore year, and I only took it because we had a block schedule. We only had 3 classes a day.
Yeah.
And we had lunch right after the second class. So I took a foods class that second period so I could have a foods class and then go to lunch and then eat some more.
Yeah.
That was the only reason why. But I took the foods class and I liked it. And then it's like I knew, and then my little brother started cooking, and I kind of talk to him about it all the time. You should do culinary arts, man, but I don't think he's trying to hear me no more. So you study culinary arts?
Yeah, I'm actually in school right now, to be honest.
How long have you been studying?
I just started, bro. Probably like a month in right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I did culinary arts way back in 2009. I did a couple years culinary arts in Stockton, and then I stopped after I got my first job. And then I just stopped, but I still kept cooking. Mm-hmm. And then when the pandemic started, I opened up my own business. It's called JA's Lumpia and More. So we make lumpias. We're actually the first lumpia that has veggie lumpias. So in the community, or a lot of the hip hop community, there's a lot of vegans in the hip hop community that people don't know. And
I was vegan for a minute. I didn't feel trained, but
that's like the new wave, and it's crazy. So we do have veggie lumpias as well, and then. If you're familiar with the music industry out here, the music people out here, Go Ham Radio, actually through their 3rd year anniversary a couple months ago, and I actually sold lumpias and a chicken adobo at that festival.
I'm happy to have you come out, man. I'm happy to have you come out. I'm having I just COVID and everything going on, quarantine and everything. I was like, I do a kickball game every year. It started for my birthday. 2 years ago, and I did it last year in the summer. But because I missed the summer, I'm gonna do the kickball game on my birthday this year in November. I'm gonna have to have you come out.
No, my birthday in November too.
Okay, what day?
The 5th.
Oh, mine's the 7th.
Oh no,
okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna try to do it sometime around my birthday, man. I'm gonna have to have you come out. Bring
yeah.
Food.
That's the new thing.
Last year I had somebody come. Have you heard of a Ghetto Grub?
Ghetto? No.
She's dope. She makes soul food plates. I had her come out to my kickball game and soul plates last year. You gotta come out this year.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I'd love to do that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I like people eating my food, man.
For sure. Hey, I promise you, if you bring it out there, my people, the people that have come out, they're gonna buy some.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. Well, that was all the questions I had for you, man. I appreciate you letting me come into your space and set up shop and talk to you for a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Thanks for having us. I mean, you reached out, and that's all we need. Mm-hmm. People out here just don't want to reach out. Mm-hmm. Like that. All you gotta do is reach out. Let's get it. All we got is everything I say.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We all have one goal. So thanks for reaching out. And then, this space actually It's called KP Platinum Studios. Johnny Rocket, Cognac are here. So every artist out there, if you guys need studio time, hit us up. Hit us up. You know, this is where hits are made.
And I gotta say, while the cameras are still rolling, I hit my man J.A. on like last Thursday, and this is the Monday after that, and it's that simple.
Yeah.
Communication, talk, make it happen. We here making it happen.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. I mean, we could have done it sooner, but you know, shit happens on the weekends. But hey, you know, we get it. Yeah. Shout out to my boys out here too for letting me get this space for the time, because
Absolutely, appreciate y'all, my guy.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, check me out, J.A. Young Wealth, every platform, Instagram, Facebook, ja.youngwealth. They'll probably have the links. Look at IGO, look at Chosen Hate, look out for the new project I have coming out called Where He From, November 5th, dropping soon. Yee!
It's been another episode of Link Up with Michael Flix. Appreciate y'all.
All right.